Austin, Texas Country is Coke FM. Eric Rains, live from Music Fest 2023. I got to look up on that sign just to make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. Hanging out with the great Sunny Sweeney. How are you?
I'm great. How
Really?
are you? Yeah.
I'm incredible. I just told the story where I forgot your name once on stage, though.
Oh my God. I remember that.
But you didn't know, did you know that I forgot your name when I did it? Or
No, you told me about it. You
still-
came clean.
I know. I felt like I had to. Mm-hmm. But when I walked off the stage after forgetting your name, I was like, her song, Bottle by the Bed, named Song of the Year by Saving Country Music. She's been on the Opry stage. I think then it was 50-something. Now it's, what, 70-something?
61.
61.
Which is so crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
And then I
Total
said,
side note.
please make welcome. And then, oh, no.
Sarah Smith.
This girl right there. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I am. Little hungover.
Did you hit Slopeside last night? Were you
I
slope-sided?
did. Well,
Were you Courtney Pattoned?
I wasn't Courtney Pattoned. No, Courtney was in her own realm. It was. I have not had a sip of alcohol since Christmas.
Really?
No, I just chose. I was like, you know what? I have not done this in a while, and I'm just gonna not have a sip of alcohol.
It's dry, sunny, no dry January.
Yeah, no. I mean, really, I haven't done anything, so I've just been sitting at my house. So that'd be kind of pathetic. So I was just sitting in my house, doing nothing. So I thought, well, I'm not going to drink. Okay, cool. And then last night I decided tonight's the night.
Yeah.
And boy, was it ever.
Well, today's the day. Yeah. I'm drinking your,
I thought that's what I wanted. You can't see him because he's on the radio.
Yeah. We're on camera, though.
Oh, well, he's on
Check
camera.
this out.
Yeah. So, Eric, I had a Bloody Mary because I thought that may have helped my current plight. And I took one sip and I was like, I need water, not Bloody Mary. And Eric goes, I'll drink it.
Oh, yeah.
So Eric took my Bloody Mary.
He's that guy, officially. New album. Let's talk about that. It hadn't been... Had it been a while or hadn't been a long time since you released new music?
Well, so the last album was 2017, but we have released a couple of things in between then. And when this record came out, which everything's so different now. The whole landscape is so different. But honestly, we just recorded, day before we came to Steamboat, me and Jamie Lynn recorded a surprise.
She spoiled the surprise in here.
I know, but I'm saying we recorded a surprise.
That's coming out in February.
Yes. And then I recorded another song with two girls named Reese Palmer and Miko Marks.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a Bob Dylan song. And so I think in between albums, I'm just going to do that. And there's so many of, our friends that are all we all collaborate anyway. So it's why not put it down on, on recording and put stuff out for people to have that's not going to be on an album,
Did you find this last album, because you've recorded with everybody, some of your friends that showed up to record with you on this last album, Married Alone. Married Alone. Mm-hmm. First of all, it's a great song.
Thank you.
But to get a collaboration like that, do you go to someone and ask them, hey, will you sing with me?
I did. What's weird is that I wanted to sing that song by myself.
Right.
Because I didn't write that one, but when I heard it, that's the first song I ever decided was going to be on this album. 2019.
Right.
I've had that song since then. 3 of my friends wrote it, and I heard it and was like, damn, I want that. I want that song. And I had just gotten out of a divorce, and I thought, this would be a great song. And then this would be a great record title. So then I kind of made the record, chose the songs around that song for what I wanted to record. But I wanted to do it by myself just based on the song being called Married Alone. But then when we were listening back to it, I kept hearing a guy sing with me on part of it, but the only guy that I could hear was Vince.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I'll ask him. I mean, what can he do? Say no? I mean, okay. What if he says no? Big deal. Then it stays like it is. So I called him and just was like, hey, I know this is weird. Do you want to sing on this song with me? He's like, yeah. And I was like, do you want to hear it first? He goes, no, I'm not your A&R. So he just said yes. And so he sang on it. And I literally was bawling when I heard it because it was exactly what I pictured. Exactly what I pictured.
Did you get to sing it in studio, or did he do his part in a separate studio? And
He
you
did his part.
Right.
No, we recorded it like in August of 2020, and I don't even think he put his part on there till like January of 2021 or something.
You said 60 times, 61 times on the Opry?
Yeah, last weekend I did the 61. 61st.
I remember the stories. I always bring it up. The first time you played the Opry, you cried the whole time, and you were afraid you would never get to step on the stage. I remember I offered you $5,000 if you would let me play drums, and you said, "That's not how it works, Eric." And here you are, 60. I know the answer before I ask it. It's a bucket list for a lot of people, including me. I've always wanted to stand on that stage, and specifically at the Ryman at the Mother Church.
Yeah.
The Grand Ole Opry would be incredible. Does it still bring the same feels as you got that first time?
Totally. 100%. It's so nerve-wracking.
Still?
And yeah, my back gets sweaty, like right before I walk. Like seriously, like I get like a cold sweat. I get so nervous because I'm like, what if I screw this up? Like all of the country music gods are looking down on me and they're going to be like, you suck, like get off our stage. So I'm always like super nervous to mess up there. And I just want to make sure that, the people that are there know that I'm there for the right reason. Like I love and respect country music, obviously. And it really honestly is a pinnacle moment. And I 100% keep thinking that they're going to be like, okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed it. No mas.
I got to see you play there once with Will Hogue.
I remember.
And I remember in a video that and they took it down. They're like, you don't own this.
And now everyone puts everything up.
Right.
You should put that up again if you still have it.
Okay, I will.
You really should, because I remember they used to take all of it down.
Right.
And now it's like you can't control because everyone is a photographer now. Everyone.
So when you're at a show, and I've heard like Don Henley at a concert before say, hey, can we put our phones down and just enjoy the moment? Mm-hmm. As we progressed over the years, and when you started, it wasn't like this. Mm-mm. Can you get past someone? Does it bother you when people all they're doing is just holding their?
So I have two thoughts on this. One is, well, I'll tell you the story first. So Brennan Lee, is one of my best friends, and she has a song called "My Smartphone Is Making Me Dumb," and it is hysterical. And like the idiot that will stand right in front of her and do that, she literally sings it to them. And they don't even know because they're literally not listening to what she's singing. So it's funny. So that part of it's funny to me. However, I don't mind that people record things. It's a medium that we haven't always had, and it makes it really accessible. And I always look at everything as if I were a fan, which I am, of music. And like if, when I was a child, if I had access the way that people have access now, to see whoever they want, whenever they want, by just literally typing it into their phone, I would have probably been charged with stalking, I'm sure, because I would have had such access to get to whoever I wanted to and find out where they're going to be, how they sound live, if I needed to go see them live, or, you know what I mean? Like all of the things. So I do love that. The part I don't like about it is that I've always used my shows and my fans as a barometer of, should I record this? And I hate being able to not do a brand new song anymore for fear that it's going to mess up, or that I'm going to play a wrong chord or sing a wrong note or forget a word or something, and then have it be in internet land for the rest of the time. Because I've even said, like, I really want to play a song for y'all, but I really don't want you to record this.
Yeah.
And then that makes me look like a jerk because I'm asking them not to record it. And then there's two sides to that. And then, some people will be like, well, you shouldn't play a song if it's not ready. And I'm like, but I don't know if I want to continue playing this song because I want to have their opinion. Because my fans have been very cool about being like, you need to record that song where I didn't think that I needed to record this song.
Trophy room fans?
Yes.
I'm in there.
You are?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's interesting because you bring that up, and I remember Riley Green, case in point. Grandpa's Never Died. Mm-hmm. He played it for the first time. Somebody got a great sounding video of it, played it on the radio. It started charting. Mm-hmm. They had to rush him in the studio to record that song way before he wanted to, because they didn't want radio, because radio was playing an acoustic version of Riley Green singing a new song that he was testing out on his fans. Yeah, and so it's weird because there's no line anymore. Do you know? Like there's no everyone's a photographer and everybody wants credit for their pictures. I cannot tell you how many times
I get literally hundreds of messages in my inbox with pictures or like, hey, we were at your show last night. And some of them are cool. I'm so sorry that I didn't write your name on there. But then they like get mad if you don't give them photo credit. And I'm like, I get it. But also I'm still using the picture, you know, I mean, it's all just a whole thing now.